Oh, good morning. We are so incredibly lucky to be alive and that we can talk on these computers or iPhones or things like that. Um, we need to keep saying to ourselves how fortunate to be participating in all of this is. It's an incredible, huge bundle of miracles that we're part of. And we need to be evaluating this on a constant basis because of the changes of one moment rolling into the next. Not to forget, but to remember how lucky we are. And that's why meditation and mindfulness are so popular and becoming more popular, is that we can harness ourselves. You know the meaning of the word yoga, right? Is to harness, like oxen, a team of oxen. This is a team of cerebrums residing in the top of your head. And they are mindful of their own, and we have neglected them through a long time. It doesn't seem we have very much control. If you use me as an example, finding a comfortable posture in your heart, in your soul, and undisturbed the same way, in your heart, in your soul, that you are feeling yourself beaming with energy. This is our goal. That you feel the textures, the sounds, the smells, the tastes, the sights in your physical being, because we're here, present, in an incredible universe, in the distance. What we can imagine and visualize. These. Take nothing for granted. Take nothing for granted. This is the best advice in this moment now. Appreciate all things. Be full of gratitude. I know we have our circumstances. I know that things are not necessarily right for any or all. Life is changing. It is how you view the future. With hope or with despair. It is a choice. They are both sides of the same coin. One cerebrum, the other cerebrum. Being aware of one's core, of an orangey red glow you are. Sometimes we can be in a state of disbelief that we are actually exuding energy. And it takes a while. You need to create a new habit or a new ritual to realize what you are, whom you are, why, where, when, how, what. What's going on? Marvin Gaye. What's going on, baby? What's going on? Well, there is so much going on. It is incomprehensible within ourselves, much less the rest of the universe beyond our own noses. That's what's going on. Infinite energy oscillating back and forth. Listening for it with your brains, acknowledging, glistening, shimmering with your own energy, aware. That glowing orangey red core that you own, exuding energy and warmth through your skin, through those cilia, the hair. You are the roots of this. This is part of you. As they extend, so does the energy. What do you think? Remembering that which you already know. That we are bundles of miracles. It is undeniable what we are. So don't fight the truth. Accept it. Allow it to be thought about in one's mind. Having a conversation with oneself to prove or disprove what you hear, what you read, what you're presented. Today, especially in this world of antics where there is dishonesty and a lack of trust that we can share, people are trying to get ahead and take advantage everywhere. It's sad, illegal, and increasingly worse as it involves more people and money. It is a capital punishable crime. Woe unto those that would steal from the poor. For what? For greed? What are we doing, mankind? What are we doing, Homo sapiens? As children grow, so too have we. The dawning of the Aquarian age is behind us already. I like to think in the last 10,000 years, somewhere in there, we've come of age to be adolescents. We need to grow. You wonder what I'm saying. It's not too hard to comprehend. When there are wars on every continent, disruptions of all kinds, for what? That you would steal from your own cousin or shoot them? For what? For a little bit of land? Or an ideology? How narrow-minded we have become with the technological innovations that we are heralding as the achievements and accomplishments of mankind, which they are. So too do we need to be wiser. We are not frenetic children running around in a playground, but we are adolescents and are wiser and have all the experience of the last 10,000 years to prosper from, is being up and offered to us from our own ancestors, in our DNA, in our traditions, our religions, our cultural and political institutions. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's easy to be aware, following one's heart. What does this mean? This means following one's heart. That's all it means. It's very simple. There's no complications to this. Following one's heart. If you have difficulty following your heart, take 2 fingers from one hand and place them underneath the thumb on the opposite hand on the wrist crease and press gently. You will feel there's bones in there, and you will feel that you're pulsing also right there. It's a good, strong, steady radial artery pulse. Goes down your arm to your hand, circulating your blood. Then once you have become familiar with this, take another level of perception and feel in your body. Allow yourself to be looking for these pulses, any and everywhere. Oftentimes I find them in my eyes, behind my eyes, or my cheeks, or my nose, or my fingers, or my toes. I feel it everywhere. And this is also a good meditation. Being aware of your whole body circulating life giving oxygenated blood. Calming, relaxing, at ease. Focus on what? One's pulsing. Finding one's foundation in your physicality. It is right here. You want to play more, there are other things that are capturing some of your attention, then remembering your breathing. Now here we have even more control, right? In your heart, you're not thinking that much about controlling the rhythm and the beat of your heart. Usually, if you're exercising, yes, of course. If you're sleeping, of course. We know all these things. But I'm just saying, now, taking a breath and making it longer than usual. Right now, we're playing already. We're being playful. We're being curious. Making it longer. Making it slower. Making it feel wider to yourself. Making it be more appreciative that you realize what your body is actually doing right now, which is surviving and growing and becoming compassionate, with empathy, with kindness, with oneself clarity, that you are aware, alive, and represent a bundle of miracles. Not just words, but vibrating to the depth of your being, in that core that's orangey red, in that shimmering majesty that you are, that you can feel the ecstatic beat of your being, alive. How lucky we are. So let's add the finale to this, which we might know already is the combination, the sum total of all three. Just to mention it, just to be clear, it is one's shimmering majesty rising in the air. It is all around you. You don't end at your skin. Your awareness. You hear sounds from the distance. You see photons coming into your eyes from the distance. You sense presence of other people or animals. You smell. You taste the salt air. Remembering 37 trillion cells. Oh, 37 trillion cells. How much do you know? Well, from what you just heard, not very much. They're all talking incessantly, and you and I are unaware of what's being said, done, organized, determined in one's own body. So when you feel dis-ease, when you begin to start your day, what is the best thing to do? Figure out why, what, when, where, who, and how. Whatever of those 6 questions is pertinent. Maybe when and where doesn't matter. Maybe they matter more than anything else. You need to be flexible and determine what is best for you. We're not talking about anyone else. Shining the light of illuminating one's being on oneself. Revelation, realization is something that arises from within. One must shine inside. And we do. Yet, to put a curtain in front of your gaze is what mankind has learned to do, to ignore even the simplest of body functions, like breathing, like pulsing, like the shimmering majesty of whom you are. In a sea of energy upon this planet Earth, rising beyond one's own individual personality, feeling the universe around you, listening, testing the air, vibrating as one is witnessing their own miraculous being, humbled by the realization of the immensity of creation, and thankful just to have another moment more. Namaste. Oh. Flowing in your glowing being, your breath, your pulse, your shimmer, flowing in one's realization of your glowing being, glowing, planting seeds of encouragement, seeing your positive direction, growing, flowing, glowing, and shining in your appreciation for everything, being in awe, having a sense of reverence and amazement at everything. Everyone deserves this attention from you, as do you yourself. Shine in your own self revelation, being in grace, smiling in grace, allowing, accepting our place, breathing long and slow, glow, long and slow. Finding one's way, being nimble, kind, being thoughtful, mindful, of as much as one can. These are our goals. They are simple. Namaste.